2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The crowd is coming here to Vivint Smart Home Arena, Salt Lake City, Utah, to cheer on their Jazz. Alongside Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan, the fourth member of our crew. From the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. For the Utah Jazz, they come into tonight after the loss to the Spurs.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
You got to be locked in on the road. I mean, when there's no cohesiveness on defense, you're in danger.
Let's check out Pittsburgh's starting lineup. We've got Williams, also Harrison Barnes out there, Damian Lillard out there with Bol, and it's Dort in at the 2. Here's Dort, following the basket by Al Horford. Here's Bol. Pass to Dort. Here's Barnes. He's covered by Gay. Over in the corner, Lillard. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. And there's the pass to Horford. Now here's Schroeder. D right on him. He feeds it to Horford. Inside, Simmons. And it's blocked.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
And Chris, big shot makers really stand out this time of year. Is clutch play something that can be taught, or do you have to be born with that trait?
You know, I'm not sure. You know, for me, I think it's something that you're born with. You got to want that shot. You got to not care about the ones you could miss, but only think about the ones you could make. And so I definitely think you need to have skill, but wanting it, I think that's something that you're born with.
In transition, here comes Pittsburgh. Barnes with the ball. Kicks it out to Lillard. Shot clock at 6. From deep three-point range, Barnes can't get it to go.
Yeah, that's just a lucky break from deep. Yeah, keep giving him that shot. Bad things will happen.
Here's Simmons. Williams with the block.
The reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooters.
Lillard, the pass to Barnes. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Now here's Schroeder, and out of bounds as Pittsburgh gains possession. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long. And never the star some predicted coming out of North Carolina, but Harrison Barnes still a quality wing in our league.
Oh, yes, yeah. I mean, mostly a straight line driver. I like him playing off the ball, spotting up and diving when the opportunity presents itself. Oh, that's a nice play from Barnes. Putting enough pressure on the D that time, and they were forced to foul and give him a chance at the line.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Gay passes to Schroeder. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's Schroeder. That's good. The assist from Simmons.
Great D. Simmons, the passing skills of a point. At 6'10", he can see the whole court.
Pittsburgh working the ball around. Passes it to Dort. And it's blocked by Simmons. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Simmons. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Utah trailing here. And it's Schroeder in the corner. Drills it from outside. Schroeder's got 5 points so far.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Lillard against Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Lillard. Just 5 on the clock. Pittsburgh needs to get off a shot here. He was all alone on that one.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, these days, so much emphasis on the perimeter game. But you can see why after that sequence.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And guys, when you consider how Pittsburgh is doing, your thoughts?
They've gotten to the line with tremendous consistency here through the first period.
Yeah, I like the attitude they've shown coming in here. I mean, really applying pressure and trying to give this crowd nothing to cheer about.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. Taking a look at the Jazz. We've got Rudy Gay. Ben Simmons is out there with Horford. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the 1 spot. Here's Lillard. Here's Dort. Here's Lillard. A beautiful reverse layup.
Love seeing Lillard work it in close. I mean, he has the skills to convert at a high rate.
And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for Utah. Trailing by 2. Outside, Horford. Back to Schroeder. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Schroeder's got 4 points this quarter.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Pass to Dort. Here's Williams. Back to Barnes. And it's blocked by Simmons.
Oh, such a smart defensive player. He knows how to use his reach to alter shots.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Fires the 3. Drops in the tray. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead up to 1 now for the Jazz.
You can learn a lot by watching him operate in their offense.
And what a factor Ben Simmons is on the floor. Does so much for this team in every facet of the game. He's a triple-double threat whenever he suits up. Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Oh, you know what it is. One play at a time. That's got to be the mindset, especially in such a tight game.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And sometimes people forget just how young Ben Simmons is, Greg. This is just the beginning for him.
I mean, and that's what fans are missing about Simmons, his age. I mean, you can worry about his shot, but he has a long time to figure it out. He could end up having a Jason Kidd type of a career where he becomes a solid shooter later on.
The Jazz on offense. Schroeder surveying the floor. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Greg, who are your favorite players to watch in the NBA?
Boy, that's a tough one. You know, you got to like the guys that have changed the game in some regards, right? Steph, KD, and Giannis. Those are 3 guys that are just doing things that don't seem normal.
True.
Then others who remind you of past greatness. You know, Jason Tatum with Kobe, or maybe an Anthony Davis with Hakeem. And those are guys that I love. And then the other guy, listen, LeBron James. I could watch him play basketball every day. You know, to do what he's done at this stage of his career, I just think it's incredible. And I think our game is in great shape.
Agree on all counts. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 points for the quarter.
He's finally coming around, trying to make up for that goose egg he put up in the first quarter.
Barnes against Simmons. Here's Dort. Drops in the layup for 2. Dort's got 5. No shortage of drama here early on.
Yeah, 8 lead changes already. Huge number this early.
Feeds it to Schroeder. Gilgeous-Alexander trying to free himself up. And a missed layup.
Oh. sloppy finish. The D was giving him the layup. He just didn't stay with it.
Bulls gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Floats it up there for Gilgeous-Alexander. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, no need to rush right here. Let the clock run a little, then execute your offense.
It's stolen by Schroeder, and the Jazz pushing it up now. Doesn't go for him. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Utah found themselves in a close game in the first. Some good moments from both teams. And
we've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. One guy who's been getting it done is Dennis Schroeder.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? You keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
And Pittsburgh looking at who they've got out there. Williams is out there with Bol. Then it's Damian Lillard. Then there's Harrison Barnes. And it's Dort in at the 2 guard. Dort passes to Lillard. Kicks it to Bol. Plenty of room to knock down the shot.
And the big fella knows how to score the basketball. Bol's understanding of when to look for his is next level.
Horford finds Gilgeous-Alexander.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
This is why they go to him. When the game is tight, he ups his intensity level.
Simmons against Barnes. And stolen by Simmons. Up top, Gilgeous-Alexander. Gay outside. The pass to Schroeder. Good work there as it goes.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Pittsburgh trails by 5. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Lillard against Schroeder.
That's the only way to hold him in check. He's got it inside. You got to have a body on him right away.
Here's Gay, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Nice D from Williams.
Very aggressive defense to prevent the easy lay-in.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Lillard with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. Lillard the pass to Bol. Horford against Barnes. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Horford.
So easy to plug into any lineup. Barnes is a versatile defender. He's a knockdown jump shooter, and he makes plays within the flow of the game.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And Lillard is going to pick up a foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Schroeder outside. Gilgeous-Alexander against Lillard, and he jams it with authority.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
What a performer this guy is. He relishes the chance to hammer it down.
That's a 2 from Lillard. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Golden opportunity that he can't make good on. Maybe a wake-up call to the D, though. They can't leave him alone like that. That's high-quality defense right there. Reading the situation, reacting, and making that a very tough jump shot.
To the middle, here's Lillard, and Lillard throws it down.
No, he's a solid team player. He doesn't always look for a shot. He enjoys getting it to the open teammate.
Pass to Horford. Now here's Schroeder. Defense is right there, and he gets it to go. Schroeder's got the lead up to 5 now for the Jazz.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Dort passes to Lillard. From outside, off the mark.
He just can't find the touch this quarter. He's got to keep grinding, though, and looking for the best shot possible.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Now Schroeder. With 2 seconds left, Williams with the block. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Jazz lead, but... And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, it's also called making a good read, understanding where everyone is and taking full advantage. Fantastic.
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. We've got Dennis Schroeder. Ben Simmons is out there with Rudy Gay. Then there's Horford. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the 1. That's the group right now for Utah.
Hard to believe Lillard missed out on a couple of all-star selections. I mean, in seasons where he averaged over 25 points a game.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Barnes. Gay right side. From 13 feet, it goes down. And the Jazz lead by 2.
And Gay is very confident from the mid-range. When he has his feet under him, he's extremely reliable from there.
Dort passes to Lillard. Out to the right wing. 6 to shoot. Passes it to Dort. They get it back. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Williams has got the game tied up here for the Force. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Utah Jazz. Lets a floater go. The shot, no good. And the Force going the other way now. Barnes passes to Bull. To take the lead. No good that time. Simmons with the defensive effort. Pass to Dort. And here is Barnes. Here's Bull. And the dunk by Bull.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
Yeah, you just want to keep fighting, you do your best, and you live with the results.
Schroeder finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Gay in the corner. Pittsburgh pulls it in. Bull's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Barnes, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, offense is always the first thing on Barnes' mind. If he has to use the refs to get his points at the line, he'll do it.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
2-possession game now. I mean, those were really important foul shots.
Here's Schroeder, guarded closer. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And Barnes comes to help. Gay kicks it over to Schroeder. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one is on Bull.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Schroeder hits them both.
And that makes it a 1-possession game, guys. Got to be the biggest free throws of the game thus far.
Lillard scanning the floor. And that one drops.
But Leonard, he's an exceptional player. He's a guy you trust to make the right decision in these moments.
We've got 1:18 left in the fourth quarter. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here. 1:15 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And Pittsburgh with the possession here. Pittsburgh leading by 4. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. This one for 3. Looks good. Is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, it feels like they're just one step ahead right now, looking to build out their advantage even further.
And the Jazz call time here. They're trailing by 7. There's 53 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Damian Lillard.
And I would point to his shooting percentage as the key reason he's our pick. And that sounds simple, but he hadn't tried to do too much. He hasn't tried to force his shots, just kind of waited and worked to get good looks. And in the end, he's found plenty of them.
He's really seemed to feed off the hostile environment he's been faced with tonight. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Quinn Snyder said to his team. He told them to stick with it. He said, this game is right here, guys. This is our game to take. Precision, purpose, and poise. Kevin, we'll see if they can get it done.
He hits the first one, and that stretches their lead to 8. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Shot and game clock separated by 5. The feed now to Simmons. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. It's in! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And what a shot from Gilgeous-Alexander. This guy isn't afraid of the moment. Wow. No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
A good league gets even better with excellent work at the stripe.
And the Jazz call time here. They're trailing by 7. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Niang. Johnson with the block. And Azubuike kicks to Thomas. Another miss by Utah. Holiday with it. And so the Force take the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this